I'm just completely obsessed with making breakfast burritos lately. Here's my tempeh bacon, which is life. It's so good. It's I believe it's a Light Life brand, and I'm just like sautéing some peppers. I added some onions, and I had one little, like a tiny bit of a green onion left, so I just, wanted to use it up. So I chopped it up with white onions. I've actually been using the green onions lately, but like I said, I ran out of them, and it doesn't really make a difference. It's all delicious. But yeah, I had a regular like sweet onion, and so thought I would add that to the mix. Whoops, I'm not good at filming, obviously. Hey, maybe there's always room for improvement, right? Maybe I'll improve. Gotta start somewhere, right? Anyways, add these tomatoes. So there's the tomatoes added. And, I put the fire down a little bit because it was getting too hot, but let me put it back up. And yeah, I'm just going to saute these for a couple of minutes, just so it softens up. Maybe I'll add a little bit of salt, just a tiny bit. And a tiny bit of pepper. Not a lot, because I'm going to add some kalanamak, some black salt to the just egg. And so I don't want to over salt it at this point, right? Just a tiny bit. Just because, I guess you always want to layer flavors, right? But not overdo it, because you can always add, but you can't take away, right? So, it's actually a lot. I mean, it's all good. It's mostly veggie with a tiny bit of just egg, just to hold the veggies together, basically. So good, because the more veg we get in our diet, the better. I can feel okay about eating a breakfast burrito. Okay, so I sauteed it up a little bit, and yeah, this is not the best pan because the eggs seem to stick to it, but okay, so we're going to add a little bit of, like I said, my pan really kind of sucks. It was non-stick at one point, but not exactly anymore. So, see, I'm going to turn down this fire. So it's not the greatest example of cooking just egg, but, hey, we work with what we have, right? Definitely have to put a good non-stick pan on my list of kitchen items to buy. I also need to get some good containers for flour, because unfortunately, I have most of my dry goods in containers, but I opened up a container of wheat flour. Oh, whoops, gotta add my kalanamak. See, it's right here. And, you don't really want a whole lot, because if you put too much, it tastes weird. You just want a tiny bit, like maybe like that, like, I don't know, like less than, maybe 1/8 of a teaspoon, maybe. And, this is pretty much done. I mean, it's just like, I want to dry it out. So, I'm going to get my stuff together and put my burrito together. I'm going to put some spinach and I think maybe a little bit of Via feta, which tastes kind of like cotija. So I just wanted to show you how I just transferred everything onto a plate because I actually just throw my tortilla inside of the same pan. Yeah, I'm not trying to dirty more dishes or unnecessarily wash dish, right? Yeah, I'm just, literally just throw it in here and just going to turn it a couple of times. Just soften it up a little bit, warm it up, because they were in the fridge. Just be careful. And the pan's not super, super hot. Just, like medium heat, just warm enough to heat this through. Okay, so I started putting it together. I got my little tempeh bacon, got my scramble, got some avocado. Got this Violife. I don't know if you guys have seen this stuff, but it's pretty amazing. It's a little red on there because of the knife I used was the same one that I was chopping veggies with. I know I'm a mess. But, I was making this and I just thought I would share it with you guys, so. Because maybe somebody out there would like to make a breakfast burrito and just didn't think that, well, maybe this is more cheese than I needed, but you know what? We're going to put it in there. And just didn't think that they could make like a vegan breakfast burrito. But, you can make anything vegan. Especially, okay, I'm just going to look at that last piece. Especially if you're new to veganism. If you like to cook, it makes it easier. It really does. I think I'm going to put some spinach in and try to pretend that we're eating a little healthier. Just a little bit. I don't know if I should put some of this in here. I think that's just a bit overkill. That's a little bit of tofu sour cream, which is pretty delicious. No, we're not going to do that. But maybe some pepper sauce. Oh yeah, pepper plant. The pepper plant. So good. I'm going to put a little bit of that on there. Not too much. I don't want to lose our mind. So it's not, well, the good thing about this is it's not super hot. It's just really flavorful. There's a tiny bit of heat, but really not a lot. Okay, so I'm going to attempt to fold this, and I'll come back because I'm afraid to try to do that in front of you. Because this looks like it's overkill. Voila! I managed to fold it up. And just a little disclaimer, like, this is not a healthy dish, okay? I mean, it's not super unhealthy, but I'm not like, I'm just trying to show you a yummy recipe. So don't judge me on the unhealthiness. I eat healthy also. But this is what I felt like eating right now. I thought I should share it with you guys, okay? Thanks a lot.